But the reason why I thought about this today is because the health charity, you may have heard of it, Doctors of the World, they have condemned Israel, not just for the genocide, but for systematically obstructing women's access to sexual and reproductive health care in Gaza. It's an important point. From May 2024 until August 2025, the group documented attacks on health facilities, severe shortages of staff and medicine, and soaring, just exponentially high numbers of malnutrition among pregnant women. And this is reported by Al Jazeera today, of 22,747 consultations, 36% involved genital infections linked to lack of clean water, unaffordable menstrual products. When I say unaffordable, they now cost about $15 a package. This is unconscionably high. Miscarriages during this time have quadrupled, while 85% of pregnant women were at risk of complications, according to the report. And the report also added that all this happened due to Israel's blockade on aid entering the enclave. In other words, it's not just that it's happening during the blockade, it is happening because of the blockade. Again, everybody turns a blind eye, everybody tries to play like they don't know what's going on, but this is a fact. You have women giving birth in shelters. You have women giving birth without anesthesia. You have people engaging in labor without any kind of medication. People are literally cutting their own umbilical cords. Women are literally cutting their own umbilical cords. This is a crisis. This is devastating. This is absurd. But this is also our reality. And so we're going to make sure that we cover it. We're going to make sure that we talk about it. We're going to make sure that we do everything we can to stay on top of this issue, because too often we talk about women as just an afterthought or just as another subcategory of people who are dying. But the reason why it's interesting to think about them in a different way, and on top of all that stuff, is because there are many people out there who identify as feminists. Where are the liberal feminists now? Where they at, though? Where are the liberal feminists now? The ones who talk about women's rights, women's freedom, women's sovereignty, the right to choose. They're all up on it when it comes to Roe v. Wade here in the United States, which I appreciate. But what are you saying about the Israeli military, the Israeli state's impositions on Palestinian women and girls in such a way that they can't have children, that they can't engage in reproductive health access, that they can't take care or protect themselves without great challenge and great peril produced by the Israeli occupation? What are we saying about that now? Suddenly everybody's silent. This is the problem. If your feminism isn't anti-imperial, if your feminism isn't anti-colonial, if your feminism isn't affirming health, if your feminism isn't recognizing the humanity of Palestinian people, then what kind of feminism are we talking about? Are we talking about liberal or neoliberal feminism? It's not enough to say you care about women and girls. It's not enough to say you care about Western women and girls. It's not enough to say that you care about the job access or education, all these things, when you have women around the world who are being abused, who are being exploited, who are being literally killed due to the state practices of these nations. And some people don't think feminism should have anything to say about that. And that is the problem.